Welcome back to Nuansa Art, the channel where we explore unique homes, stunning architectural designs, and inspiring interior ideas from around the world. Today, we are taking you on a breathtaking journey to the Mediterranean cliffs, where a rustic Greek stone house stands in harmony with timeless architecture and nature's beauty. This is more than just a house. It is a story of tradition, craftsmanship, and a deep connection to the sea. In this video, you will discover the charm of stone walls, the elegance of Mediterranean design, and the serenity of panoramic sea views. If you love architecture that blends history and modern comfort, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe to Nuansa Art, hit the like button, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's dive in and explore the magic of this rustic Greek stone house. This rustic Greek stone house is more than just a structure. It's a living masterpiece built from the very elements surrounding it. Stone, wood, and clay come together to form a dwelling that feels both ancient and alive. The rough-hewn stones reflect the local geology, giving the home a sense of permanence and grounding. Every stone was carefully placed by hand, honoring the centuries-old tradition of Greek masonry. The earthy textures not only provide durability, but also regulate indoor temperatures, keeping the house cool in summer and warm in winter. By using natural, locally sourced materials, the house blends seamlessly into the rugged Mediterranean cliffs, almost as if it has grown out of the land itself. This respect for nature and authenticity is what makes rustic Greek architecture timeless and eternally admired. Imagine waking up to the sound of gentle waves crashing against the cliffs below. Perched high above the turquoise waters, this Greek stone house offers a view that takes your breath away each morning. The positioning of the house is intentional. It's not just about beauty, but also protection. Built on sturdy cliffs, the home stands strong against coastal winds while offering sweeping panoramas of the endless horizon. From sunrise to sunset, the shifting colors of the sea and sky create a natural artwork, one that changes every day. Life here flows with the rhythm of the sea, reminding its residents of their bond with the Mediterranean. This unique setting is not only visually stunning, but also deeply calming, making the home a sanctuary where architecture and nature embrace in perfect harmony. Rustic Greek architecture is a reflection of history, simplicity, and balance. The house is designed with low, sturdy forms that resist harsh coastal conditions while celebrating proportion and geometry. Flat roofs, thick walls, and natural ventilation are not just design choices, but functional adaptations perfected over centuries. The use of arches and courtyards recalls the traditions of ancient Greece, creating open spaces where light and air flow freely. What makes this style timeless is its ability to remain relevant, whether 200 years ago or today. This house preserves heritage while offering modern comfort. Its design philosophy is not about excess, but about harmony. Harmony with the land, the climate, and the way people live. That's why Greek stone houses are admired worldwide, not for extravagance, but for their enduring authenticity and understated elegance. Stepping inside this rustic stone house feels like walking into history while still enjoying modern comfort. The interiors are warm, inviting, and rich with natural textures. Exposed wooden beams line the ceilings, reminding visitors of traditional Greek craftsmanship. Stone walls are left partially visible, giving each room an authentic and grounded atmosphere. Furnishings are simple but thoughtfully chosen. Handcrafted wooden tables, woven rugs, and ceramic pottery that celebrate local artistry. Large windows and open spaces invite natural light, turning every corner into a serene retreat. The balance of minimalism and tradition ensures that the interiors never feel cluttered but always carry a strong sense of identity. This is not a house that hides its age. Instead, it proudly displays its history, making every crack in the stone and every grain in the wood part of the story it tells. In Greek culture, the outdoors is as important as the indoors. This rustic stone house embraces that philosophy with expansive terraces, shaded pergolas, and balconies that open directly to the sea. The outdoor spaces are designed for family gatherings, long meals under the sun, and quiet evenings watching the horizon. A stone-paved courtyard forms the heart of the home, where olive trees and flowering plants soften the ruggedness of the cliffs. Simple wooden furniture, paired with handmade textiles, creates an atmosphere that is both casual and elegant. Here, life slows down, encouraging moments of connection with nature, with loved ones, and with oneself. Whether it's sharing meals, sipping wine, or simply gazing at the sea, outdoor living brings balance to the Mediterranean lifestyle, turning every day into a celebration of simplicity and beauty. The rustic Greek stone house is not only about physical beauty, it carries deep symbolism. Stone represents endurance, strength, and tradition, values deeply rooted in Greek culture. Meanwhile, the ever-present sea symbolizes freedom, vastness, and continuity. Together, they create a poetic dialogue between permanence and movement. Living in such a home means being surrounded by reminders of resilience and timelessness. Every wall tells a story of patience. Every window frames the infinite sea, and every breeze carries whispers of ancient civilizations that once thrived along these coasts. The connection between architecture and symbolism enriches the experience of living here. It's not just about shelter, but about a philosophy of life, one that values history while embracing the present moment in all its simplicity and beauty. Long before sustainability became a modern trend, rustic Greek architecture was already practicing it. This stone house is naturally energy efficient thanks to its thick walls, natural insulation, and passive ventilation. By relying on local stone, wood, and clay, the ecological footprint of construction remains minimal. Rainwater collection systems and small gardens often complement these homes, ensuring that they remain self-sufficient and respectful of nature. The design also encourages low-maintenance living. Materials age gracefully rather than requiring constant replacement. In today's world of mass construction and synthetic materials, the rustic Greek stone house reminds us that tradition and sustainability are deeply connected. By building with respect for the environment, the architecture achieves what modern design often struggles with: long-lasting comfort, beauty, and harmony without unnecessary waste. What lessons can modern homeowners and designers learn from this rustic Greek stone house? The first is the power of simplicity. Design does not need to be extravagant to be beautiful. The second is the value of natural materials that age gracefully, adding character over time. Finally, the house teaches us that location and connection to nature should always guide design. Modern homes can borrow elements like open courtyards, natural ventilation, and the use of stone and wood to create spaces that are both sustainable and inspiring. This is why architects around the world continue to look toward Mediterranean design for ideas. It's not just about recreating the look, but about embracing the philosophy, designing homes that are functional, enduring, and deeply connected to the environment and human spirit. The rustic Greek stone house by the Mediterranean cliffs is more than a dwelling. It is a timeless masterpiece that unites tradition, architecture, and breathtaking natural beauty. With its sturdy stone walls, serene interiors, and mesmerizing sea views, it embodies a lifestyle rooted in simplicity, sustainability, and harmony with nature. This journey has shown us how architecture can transcend mere function to become a reflection of culture and philosophy. At Nuance Art, we believe such homes remind us that the best designs are those that stand the test of time while touching the human soul. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to subscribe to Nuance Art, give this video a like, and share your thoughts in the comments. What aspect of this rustic Greek stone house inspired you most? Until next time, keep seeking beauty, balance, and inspiration in the world of design.